So in this video I will be doing my system testing, which will basically be showing you how my system meets all the essential user requirements and how the system obviously will operate when it is in use. So the first requirement is that the employee will be able to access all the available instruments and be able to see them. So I've done this by allowing a macro to bring you to the report of all the available instruments, and I'll also be able to print them out. To meet the second requirement is the archive old rentals. As you can see, I will be creating I'm making an old rental to prove that this requirement is met. Also in this record I will be showing you how the system will create the rental price and return date meeting both them requirements. The payment amount will also take into account the discount, as you can see, based off the duration. As you can see, they both now are on the record. I will then go back to navigation form and show you this macro or process working. As you can see now, the rental is now in the archive rental table with all the rest of the old rentals. And it is no longer in the rental table. I will then show you how my forms work. So here you can see the registration form, which means the requirement of you allowing to register students for the school. I will then show you how you're able to print out a receipt for the registration. This button, which you've clicked on macro, will take you to a report view of the details that you've entered in, and then you allow you to print out and give back to the students or parents if they want the paper copy of the registration. But before, you have to remember the new rental ID that you've created. As you can see, it's now there. I will then show you how you're meant to add instruments to the system by clicking on the instrument macro to bring you to the instrument tab form. As you can see, you then enter all your details into the form. As you can see, once entered, it will save automatically. I will then show you by clicking on the parent macro, which takes you to the parent form. You will then enter the new parent details into this form, as you can see, and then it will be saved automatically. I will then show you how to enter details for a new student. Say there's already a parent. Click on the student macro, brings the student form, enter the details, then save automatically. Then you can navigate through all the forms you can see by hitting the X in the top right. I will then show you how to enter a new supplier into the system, as you can see. Edit all the fields, save automatically, and then back to the navigation form, click the X in the top right. And then if you want to register a new rental while also seeing the student's details and parents' details, you will click the register new rental button, macro. as you can see, it will then bring you to the add new rental form, and then to meet the requirement where they want to create a receipt, as you can see, once you've entered all the details of the new rental, it will then, the macro will then bring you to your report view with all the details of the new rental, as you can see. But you have to remember the new rental ID, which is one flaw in the system. As you can see, all the details will not be there. I will then show you how you will see the parent's contact information. As you can see, you'll click the macro titled parent contact info. You'll then have to enter the required ID, and then as you can see, all the information will be in front of you. And then to meet the requirement where it asks the system to make sure that you can print off the staff details when you enter a new staff member into the system. As you can see, you hit the print now button on the staff form, which will then ask you to enter the new staff member's staff ID, and then we'll bring up a report with all the staff details in it, which will allow you to print it off and hand it to staff if they want a paper copy to confirm the registration into the system. This will also be the same process for when you enter a new supplier into the system. Hit the button, take the supplier form, enter the details, then as you can see, hit the print now button, and then it will ask you to enter the supplier ID, and then it'll bring you to a report view of the supplier's details, as you can see.